Up, y'all, man, but check it out. They gave your boy his Instagram license back, man. I got a license to use Instagram again. However, I don't know if it takes time to reload all my pictures and messages and all that. I can't access it yet. But they say they gave me my account back. And they said I did not violate any community guidelines. Well, why did you ban me then? I figured I didn't do nothing wrong to begin with. Now you just confirmed what I already thought. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Oh shoot. What is that about? Southside, what up, homeboy? Shoot, what's up? I'm the player of all players, Mac of all Macs. Give a headache to Excedrin, but knock the mess out X-Lac. Man, you crazy, dude. Southside, what up, homeboy? Lakers got a good pick. They rep Nip when he got selected. All right, I didn't see the draft, so I don't know nothing. I just woke up, and I'm ready to go back to sleep. Jerry Allen, what up? London checking in. What up, London? You should link up with who? Appreciate you. What's up, Kev? Good to see you, man. Monkey Wrench, man. Long time no see, man. You still staying down in Texas? What up, Kev Mac? What up, Kev? What up, what up, what up? All right, babyface Loke, so that's what's up, homeboy. I mean, you know, a lot of people say it wasn't no point, but hey, man, you know, what can I say, man? I've been lying ever since I got on YouTube, and I'm going to continue to lie. All I do is lie. I don't tell the truth. You was there, that's what's up, homeboy. Again, I'm just a liar, man. I just make shit up. Ain't no big old deal, man. That's yesterday's news, man. But that's a trip. We met a while back and didn't even know it. Ain't that funny? It's crazy. Guess who I met tonight, man? I met Nina Boy today. Michael Hawkins, good looking out. Michelle, what up? Crystal, what up? Monster Cody, they always slow the camera down when they want to show you in a especially atrocious light. Keep dropping the stories, bro. All right, all right. Fort Worth, Murder Worth, huh? You made someone mad, need some tissue. Damn, I ain't trying to make nobody mad, man, but I'm sure there's plenty of tissue to pass around. Coca told us to get on the Brams and IFG. All right, all right, all right. Kaka. The story about baby S Mac hitting the neighbors up his Hall of Fame festival. You know what I didn't make clear though? Because I had about 3 people ask me, you know, did the essay bust on it? What I should have made clear is we call them Mexican because we didn't have no Mexicans on our block. We called them Mexicans because their mother was Mexican and the kids looked Mexican. So their friends were black. And dude S went to hit up was black. The dude that shot at us was black. He wasn't no S. I should have made that clear in the story, but my subconscious mind felt like you guys already knew who and what I was talking about. So my bad on that. Michael Jeffries, what up, homeboy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Kenneth Johnson, what up? Somebody somewhere better beware of Kev Max crew. Louisiana tapping in. What up, Louisiana? Hope everything's gravy out there, man. I hear it's hot, but I hear the weather's bad out there too, man. So stay safe, man. He should have took instead of the seed. Was good, Kev Mac, Northern California in the building. I lived in Louisiana briefly, extreme humidity. I'm late. What's up, kid? Not much, man. I want to see how long it's going to take for them to fix my Instagram or if it ever be fixed. I don't know. It don't show me nothing but my profile. Look at my big Popeye eye, man. Something's going on with my eye, man. I'm starting to look like a crazy murderer now. I heard it's hot in Vegas. Shit, I told y'all it was hot 2 months ago, man. I think May 1st I told y'all it was officially summer out here, right? At least I thought I told y'all that. It has consistently been hitting 108 in Egypt for the past week. Fans are on overdrive. What's the occasion for this early live? Just tapping in. The occasion is I normally come on about 9, right? On the West Coast. Today I just woke up, and like I said, I'm ready to go back to sleep. So I figured while I'm up, might as well sneak in a live real quick and let those that been asking about my Instagram know that apparently I'm back on. Crazy that they say I didn't break no violation. Man, that's crazy. I didn't. They said they accidentally caught me. They accidentally banned me. Strange, but all right, whatever. You keep the beat for the homie rapping in jail, man. I can't keep no beat, homie. I ain't got no rhythm. I keep telling you I don't have no rhythm, man. My man said this ain't no early live, it's regular. It's regular up in here, man. It's regular. Kev says he's a skeptic against aliens, but he's been inside the alien introduction. Stay safe, Kev. I wonder why they didn't let me monetize that video. Was it too short, or was it because I had aliens in there? Strange. How far are you from India? I see the extreme heat. Man, that's crazy. What's up with that submarine that went too far below, man, and blew up? What's going on with that? I didn't get to catch the news today, man, but I heard it blew up or something, man. Explosion. What happened? Yeah, this sub thing is crazy. Yeah, what happened? Imploded, all right. Where's the bodies at? Do they know where the bodies are? Would you go on a submarine to see the Titanic? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That had to be a nightmare trapped inside that thing, man. For real, man. That's crazy. Imploded, made them look like spaghetti. Wow. Too much pressure. Man, I guess that's what happens when you go down to see the Titanic, huh? Shouldn't have been down there, paid $200,000 to look at some wreckage. Man, one of them was a billionaire, man. I'm surprised there's no conspiracy theories that they took another billionaire out. They take his money and give it to Congress or some shit. Or pay for Joe Biden's son's trial. But yeah, it didn't explode, it imploded. I got you. I don't really know the difference, but I got you. I guess implode is from the water pressure. They probably went too low or some shit. The sub couldn't take the pressure. Randy Moffat, good looking out. They didn't feel a thing. Oh, so they died instantly? He said maybe they want to fake their own deaths. Never know nowadays. When I heard a submersive headed down to look at the Titanic, I said they were white. I know it. Yep. Do you know the homie Truck, Keith Simpson? Absolutely, I know Keith. I grew up with Keith. Keith disappeared for a while. I guess he went to the Navy or something. Then ended up in Oakland before he came back to the hood. Now he's just like a traveler. He's all over the place now, right? Implode is when it crushes itself like you crushing a Coke can. Wow. 12,500 feet below sea. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know, but in a weird way, matter of fact, let me not be so rude. Complex Blackness, man. What's up, man? Long time no see. Quincy Jones, what up, homie? Keep them videos cracking. I don't know, man. I think we ain't gonna have no more videos for a month again. Time to go on another drought, man. Um, something just tells me like going to see the Titanic was either like playing with nature, playing with God, or playing with bad luck. Like you already know that area is dangerous. You know that spot is dangerous. You know something crazy happened when the Titanic sank. He in Minnesota now? Nah, ain't no nah, because he was just in Michigan. Now, he told me he was in Michigan. Then he hit another state. So nah, ain't no nah. He moving around if he in Minnesota, bro. He told me he was in Michigan. I forget what other state he hit. Yeah, but people are risk takers. That's true. You can't blame them for being risk takers. It's just not a risk I would take. But yeah, I'm sure I probably took some risks that they wouldn't have took. $1 billion though, I don't think I'm gonna be so risky. Other than investments, I don't know, man. That sounds crazy to me, but that's how I felt though. I felt like that's just a bad luck spot, man, or it's just exploring where nature shouldn't be, man. It's crazy. My man said it was like a homemade sub. Damn. See, the Queen Mary is good enough. Man, that's crazy, huh? If I'm gonna take a risk, I'd rather go out in space. Well, some billionaires have went out of space. I seen this one dude say he went out of space. He said, man, it was so uncomfortable. I think he left from Texas, if I remember correctly. He was like, man, it was so uncomfortable being up there, man. Like he didn't regret going, and he said he wouldn't mind going back another day, but he want to wait until they find a more comfortable way to go out of space. He should have built a camera to go down there instead of. I believe that too. That was a thought I had. Like it got to be some kind of way they could just go down so far and send the camera the rest of the way. You would think, right? But now they want to get close up and personal and take some Instagram flicks, man. They want to take selfies. You know, I'm guessing. You feel me? But nah, for real, not to make fun of nobody or their decisions or their mission, but that's a tough mission to go on, man. This story just don't sound right though. Oh, here come one of the conspiracy theorists. What do you think it is, man? They had to kill a billionaire to split his money up with somebody? New Jersey in the building. What up? Greetings. I thoroughly enjoy kevmacvideos, true stories. I appreciate it, man. Maybe I'll have to find a way to get some more stories up for y'all, man. I don't know, man. Just brace yourself, man. Might be a 30-day drought. Just might be a 30-day drought, man. 30, 32 days. So be waiting on it. I'll try and go live for y'all, though. Salute, bro. It was 2 top dogs on that submarine. I only know about one. Who was the other? It was, what, 5 of them? 4 of them or 5 of them? And they didn't even take a woman. They was tripping, man. They really thought they was only going to be gone 5 hours. I'm trying to go on there with a woman, man. Empire State Building, 1454 below sea. Titanic sitting 12,500 below. I agree, Southside. It's a good thing that I'm rapping, because if it wasn't for the rapping, I'd be Mac. Chris Paul to the Warriors, the best 6 man of the year coming up. You got a bomb point guard coming off the bench behind Curry. It's not a bad move, man. But getting rid of Poole, I'm assuming, saves them some money so they can give Draymond $35 million. Just an assumption. Cuz driving the submarine was using the Xbox controller. Boy, y'all sure hard on the dead, man. I don't want any parts of anything 2 miles under the surface of water. No, I'm good, Holmes. I don't want nothing to do with the ocean, period, man. Especially somewhere where the Titanic sank. Marcus Smart to Memphis. Should be good, should be interesting. I don't know if Marcus Smart can help old boy, John Morant, mentally, you feel me? But salute to Crazy from the Rays, like your content, brother. Them damn Rays, how they got so many wins and they lose to the worst teams in baseball constantly? How they got probably the best pitcher in baseball, record-wise, ERA-wise, and he loses every time I watch him pitch. Well, he only got one loss, but I mean, he has a bad outing every time I watch him pitch. I guess I just watch him pitch when he has bad outings, right? He's like 11-1 with a 1 ERA. That's crazy. And as far as the strike zone, I was watching TV today. The strike zone, they're trying it out in the minor leagues, and they're saying that they're probably not going to use the automatic strike zone. They're going to probably use it as a challenge. So when the batter's up the bat, and they call a strike, and he said, man, it's a ball. Before they kick the batter out, the manager can say, hold up, challenge. Then they'll look and see where the ball lands, because they're saying if you take out the human element of the home umpire, it's not good for baseball. It's not good for the game. So they're trying to find out a way to slowly put it in Major League Baseball. Crazo, what's good? I don't see Crazo, but I see everybody giving Crazo props, though. Jeff Ford, what up? James Cash, you a fool, man. I still don't see Crazo, man. But what up, though, Crazo? Game Bangers Life Coach. Oh, that Crazo. Game Bangers Life Coach. When we getting that Pico Raymond Avenue Crip history? Right, that should be good. Still excited, too, about Crawford versus Spence. This might be our Harper versus Hearns. It's not going the distance. Nina Boy was asking me about that fight, asked me who I was taking. I told him, man, let me look at the stats. I'll tell you. What's your opinion of this guard the Lakers just drafted? I was asleep. I don't even know who the guard is. I didn't watch the draft, man. Little Crazo Mac. Little Crazo Mac. Funky stuff going on. But yeah, man. Got a lot of messages yesterday and a couple messages today. I don't think nobody needs to be hot at me. I don't think nobody needs to be mad at me, man. I'm all right guy, man. I'm a sensible guy. I think there's always two sides to every story. And that's the bottom line, shit. But I don't know what guard the Lakers drafted, man. Like, whoever the Lakers draft, you know they probably going to get rid of them in 2 or 3 years anyway. Right? Yeah, I heard somebody was probably going to have a stroke yelling and shit. I'm like, man, I don't want nobody dying on YouTube, man. It ain't that serious, man. It's a struggle watching the Cardinals play this season. Fortunately, no team has run away with the NL Central. Yeah, well, you know it's going to be hard without Molina, first of all. Second of all, I seen y'all play somebody, the Diamondbacks or somebody, and that was pretty rough for y'all. I think that was the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks got a good squad this year, man. Them and the Giants surpassed the Dodgers in the NL West, man. It's crazy. Who would have thought that? What about Conor McGregor? Knocking out the mascot, though. I didn't see it. Conor McGregor knocked out the mascot. We had a Raymond Street Crip in Compton. They wear green. Yep. RSHA. Well, Raymond Street Hustler Crip. How it go? Raymond Street Hustler Crip or something. For some reason, I can picture two H's. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go, right there. Raymond Street Hustler Compton Crip, right? Hustler Compton Crip. Raymond Street Hustler Crip. Raymond Street Hustler Compton Crip, right? I remember two C's in there. I thought it was two H's. Do you know any dudes from West Covina neighborhood? I ran across a couple. I don't personally know any, like I don't talk to any on the phone or nothing like that. No relationship with any. I think the Tigers are the most surprising team in Major League Baseball. How about the Marlins? Marlins are pretty good, huh? Got a 400 hitter. Went like 5 for 5 the other day and 5 for 5 a few days ago. Still batting .398. Michelle, what's up with you though, girl? How you doing? Everything good with you? Them history drop stories been good and enlightening, Big Kev. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. Jalen Hood is the guard from Indiana. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's a good pick. Yeah, I mean, what did the Lakers have? Like the 42nd pick or something like that? I guess for 42nd, that was a great pick. But there was some guards that probably went early on, man, that were probably really, really, really better picks. But we'll see. You know, every good pick don't work out, and some that don't get picked work out. You see what I told you about that boy Brown, right? I said Brown would probably leave and probably want more money, and he wants more money, and if he don't get the money, he's leaving the Denver Nuggets. That fool, he played an important part in the Nugget championship, and he realized it, and he immediately wants his money. He declined like $6.5 million. He feeling himself. He feeling himself. He ready for double-digit millions. Good luck. Good luck. He deserved it. Draymond turned down that 27, 28 million. He gonna get 35, at least 35. They say Shohei Ohtani might be a Dodger soon, and he wants 300 to 500 million to be a Dodger. And they're saying the Dodgers unloaded a boatload of dudes the last couple years with big contracts so they could save money for the bidding war for Ohtani. Interesting developments. That's good, that's good. Tapping in from the 559. That was funny how you said you threw a water bottle and it came back. No, they tossed it back. Like, I'm a baseball player. I know how to throw a baseball. I know how to throw a rock. So I just fired the water bottle. Everybody ain't athletic. Dude had like a rubber arm that tossed it back. Most of these, well, here goes the thing. I agree. On one hand, I agree, James Cash. Most of these clowns, and capitalized or emphasized clowns, are overpaid. Overpaid. I agree. On the other hand, look, man, if them owners can make billions, why the players can't make millions? The owner ain't the one selling shit, really. It's the players. When you buy your tickets, you don't come to see the owner, you come to see the players. The players are the entertainers. The players are the ones risking injury. The players are the ones that make you excited and get your squad on TV, man. That's where all the revenue was at. So, yeah, they deserve to get millions, man. But do they all deserve to get 100 million or 50 million? Hell no. Especially some of them bums. And the first thing you guys say, and I don't mean the Mac-heads and maniacs, but critics or people that say I'm too hard on players and coaches. First thing you say, he ain't no bum. He got 156 million. Yeah, but in sports terms, he's a bum. Anybody making James Harden type money and don't perform like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, you're a bum to me in basketball. Andrew Tate got indicted for rape and sex trafficking. He about to get washed. Some of these guys getting $45,000 a week is base. That's a lot. Oh yeah, Terrell Brown, that's what's up, man. The owners are the ones that invested the money and organized the leagues. That's true. That's true, but they're putting a team together. They're the owner. So it's different from, let's say, a horse, a thoroughbred. You own the horse, you bought the horse, you breed the horse, you take care of the horse, you feed the horse and all that. But as a player, you don't even know who these owners are. Especially if they're corporations. Corporations own a lot of teams now. You don't never even see the face of the teams until they win a championship. Or they up in the press box just standing up. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know them like you know the players. The players, man, I'm telling you, the players are the entertainment. So let me give you an example. A KevMac example. So it may not be the best. If I own BET, right? I own BET. So I give you a nice lineup for you guys to come watch. So my channel's cracking, right? We're gonna get advertisement, all that old stuff. But you're not doing the acting. You're not the big draw to where everybody's tuning in to watch a show. Let's say there's a certain particular show I can't even name a show because I don't even watch BET, but you're going to watch that show. You're not going to watch the owner. So those actors or entertainers or comedians, they deserve a nice payday. They do. They deserve a nice payday. So yeah, you invest, so you get to make money. You definitely get to make money. But see, back in the day, these billionaires owned teams, and they wasn't paying their players like that. But then when the players' union started saying, "Well, look, man, we getting Doritos commercials and Snickers commercials," and yeah, it is capitalism, absolutely. Yeah, the NBA went corporate. You got some baseball teams that went corporate. And that's just the way it is. And now you got a lot of minority owners now too. Yeah, Jordan could care less about being the only black owner. Jordan's worried about them gambling debts and that Cuban girl that he got that they say is white. Oh, Jordan. If you look at Jordan, if you ever see Jordan on film in public with his girl, have y'all ever noticed Jordan is never reaching for her? Jordan's never hugging her and kissing on her. It's always her. She's always grabbing Jordan's arm. And Jordan just be smoking his cigar and he be smiling and laughing because he know who he is and what he's about. She be looking at the cameras. She be looking like, she want her best profile for the camera. She want to make sure everybody know that's her man. And why Jordan looks so damn dark next to her? Him standing next to her looked like black and white. Looked like a marker line on a blank white piece of paper. Am I lying? Jordan even looked greasy, like he looked like he just got all kind of grease on his face when he's standing next to her. Yeah, he definitely looks like her shadow. Jordan, you know, when I look at her, the first thought come to my mind, it got to be fire. It has to be fire. Jordan has his pick of the litter. Ain't no way he's with something that ain't fire. And he's so playerish, he don't never be grabbing on her. Like, you know Jordan got a side piece. Do you remember your last squabble? No, I don't remember my last squabble. I have to think about it. I remember my last loss when my nephew socked me in my eye and gave me a black eye. I thought about telling that story, but it might have to wait 30 days. I guess I could spin it like sometime youngsters grow up, or never underestimate your nephew. Kurt Flood sacrifices baseball career fighting against slave baseball contracts. Well, one thing about the players union, man, in basketball, football, and baseball, man, they've gotten players a lot of money. A lot of money. They got to find a way to get these dudes some type of retirement money, though. They might have to start deferring money from some of these contracts to when they retire. They'll be safe. Because you don't want to go out like Delonte West, man. Nobody want to help the man. And he says, not that it's true, but he says he spent all his money helping his family. And his family don't want nothing to do with him right now. That's cold, man. Yeah, Jordan lost a lot of money on that last divorce, but he ain't tripping, man. He's not going to live long enough to spend all that money unless he have a couple more divorces without a prenup. Cartoon, what up, homeboy? Cartoon is on the KM video live stream. What in the world is going on? Cartoon, what it do, homeboy? Jordan ex-wife got a bag so big, that should be illegal. Man, they get some money out of a rich man, don't they? Much love, Big Kev, been loving. Boulevard, what up, Boulevard? Been loving the stories, champ. Good looking out, man. Appreciate it. Again, you might have to wait 30 days for the next story, but hey. Tune in the building. What's going on, Cornhusker? A retirement package would be smart for all professional players. I know in basketball, man, black dudes in basketball have a hard time holding on to their money, man. You know I follow up league. Without you, there would be no me. Oh, that's what's up, man. Thanks for the promotion and advertising. Appreciate that, man, you know. Funky stuff going on. Yeah. Who was the NFL player who put a hit on his ex because he didn't want to give up? You talking about Ray Caruth? You're not talking about Ray Caruth, are you? KM, how did Cartoon get his name? Do you know, love? Cartoon, how did you get your name, man? They want to know how you got your name, bro. Cartoon don't like the word bro. Like, you're not my brother. I don't like you. This Crip. This Eastside. This Avalon Gangster Crip. 3 times. Let's get it, y'all. Cartoon, how'd you get your name, man? Cartoon's second best content to Kev, man. It's no competition, man. There's no competition, man. We just on YouTube, man. That's all it is, man. There's no comp, bro. We just on YouTube. YouTubers, man, don't look at it like that, man. Where is Gilbert? Who's Gilbert? Gilbert Lindsay? Kev Mac, keep doing you, homeboy. Jeremiah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, homie. I'm gonna try to hold it together. You. Somebody said thank you. That means he answered, right? Monkey, Austin, Texas. Don't do that, man. Come on, man. Who you got to win the ball this year? I gotta see who gets out there, man. I got to see who get out there and play, man. You know the Eagles trying to come back funky. You know the Chiefs, it's gonna be right there. So we have to see who step up first. So right now, I couldn't tell you that. You know, I should have put that song. I should have put that song in one of my videos. Never turn down a fade. Never turn down a fade. But then I was like, nah, people would take that as a subliminal and they might want to fight. Hey, man, Austin, Texas. You better than that, brother. You better than that. Shaq Boy 76, what's up, homeboy? What's up? I'm glad Toon never squabbled that bum from Indiana. Who is in Indiana? I don't have no idea who's in Indiana, man. That's like talking foreign to me, man. I don't follow a lot of them beats, man. I just can't do it. They might be funny. They might be serious. But I don't know. Never turn down the fade. Never turn down the fade. Man. Hey, man. Me in my miserable world, I just feel like having fun now. You know that? I just feel like, what's the old saying about gotta smile or laugh to keep from crying? I feel like doing a whole lot of laughing and clowning right now, man. But I'm like, shit. Like my man said, stay you, Kev. Stay doing you. So I might be a little out of my element if I do all that shit, right? It's just like gangbang history started with the Monster Cody book when in prison. Yeah, Monster Cody got a lot to do with that shit, man. Monster made it all right, because remember, Tookie didn't want Monster to write no book in the beginning. Then who came out with a book? For real, it's all about laughing, brother. Monkey Wrench, we used to have a bunch of laughs back in the day, man. Was that you that went to prison for selling guns on the internet? Remember, somebody went to jail for selling guns on the internet back in the day, right? I'm glad Toon, I don't know who that guy in Indiana is. Favorite oldie song in rotation right now? Man, I don't have no music on my phone, man. I might have some Michael Jackson, Billie Jean or some shit on there, man. Computer Love, Fantastic Voyage, Cutie Pie, some shit like that, man. Let's do some laughing, Kev Mac. Start with roasting me. Nah, Austin, Texas, you my partner, man. It took a long time, bro. I couldn't stand your ass, man. You was the only NIWGA that I used to come on here and ban. You the only one I would be like, man, dude got to go. You would come back with a whole new name. I'd be like, man, this fool got a new name. He got to go. First time he say something wrong. Then you go get another new name. I'm like, shit. Austin, Texas got too many handles, man. But you all right, man. You all right, man. Sometimes it just takes communication and learning to know each other a little bit, get to know each other a little bit so you can really understand a person's character before you judge them, right? You was a pest. Without question, you was a pest, homie. No doubt about that. Stuck around like a younger brother. Yeah, he did that. Austin Tex had more handles than MJ in his prime on the court. Face off Nick Cage and Travolta. Man. Oh, man, look at the numbers, man. The numbers are crazy tonight. We getting back in a good space, man. So when the story stop, I see the lives got to keep going, man. At some point, the algorithm's going to catch up with us, man. And we're going to be back to normal. Yeah, y'all get them likes up, man. Y'all 62 behind, man. Like, subscribe, and bang that like button. Kev, look like you broadcasting what? From an interrogation room? Hey, man, shit. Any room at this point is a good spot to be, man. Prime Kev Mac versus Prime older brother. I wonder who wins that squad. Shit, older brother, man. Older brother, man. I ain't gonna never take that from him, man. Matter of fact, that's another story I was supposed to tell, man, but it's got to wait. I was gonna tell when I fought my two older brothers, man. At an older age. I had to be 21. I had to be 21 years old, 1989. I fought both my older brothers. I have to give y'all that story, man. I was pretty impressed with myself. You fight two dudes that you respected, two dudes that ran the household, two dudes twice my size, way muscular, lots of prison experience and fighting experience. Did well for myself. We ever gonna get an interview with Lil Fee? I highly doubt it, but that would be good. That would be the one. A Lil Fee interview, man, that would be awesome. But I don't think we'll ever get that, my brother. Maybe when he's like LB's age, maybe. Who knows? Shotty Mac, what up? Tapping in every evening just to see if you on deck. Man, I appreciate that, homie. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. But soon as I talked about the numbers, 10 people got up out of here. They don't want you to see the numbers up there. They like, oh shit, 168, let me get up out of here. 11 people left. But what's up though? For those of you that's thinking about leaving right now, stay a little while, man. Add some laughter to your life, man. And ask some questions that you want answered. Because a lot of you guys ask the same dumb, stupid questions when you come here. But ask some questions, man, so you can get the shit answered out the way. You feel me? I believe you can be the first one to do it. I think I would have a good chance, but probably not. Probably not, because I don't got Lil Fee doing no interviews. And then I'm not saying this is a fact. I'm just saying in my mind, there'll probably be some big networks offering him money. Probably some other YouTubers writing him and asking what would he need for interviews. They might have action. But as far as the homie thing, I think he's like Nugget in the sense that he'd rather a homie do it than an outsider. And again, as far as his politics, I don't see him doing no interviews. Slick, what up, homeboy? I started to call you today and ask you if I could borrow a horse, man. If I could breed it, sell it, milk it, anything, man. Slick, your horse is still living. I know one died. Did any more die? You over there killing horses? Are you the one taking them to Santa Anita, infecting other horses? Slick said he was selling Summer Jam tickets t-shirts in 2002, man. That's a hell, man, we should have a 2002 Summer Jam reunion, man, for all the people that was there. Because there's 3 people in the comment section right now that say they was there. And I recognize another one that was there. Man, that would be crazy, right? A cool 2002 Summer Jam reunion. That would be off the hook. I would be there just to see Trina. Just to see Trina, man. I would be there. Why Big Rick won't do an interview? Number one, Rick say he don't like the way he speak. Kind of like me at first. Baby S-Mac, same way. We don't like the way we sound. We don't like the way we talk. No matter how many times you say you're a good narrator, we like your voice. We don't like our voices. Rick doesn't like the way he speak because he comes from the South, and I really don't know how to put it, man, because I don't want to put a bad label on Rick. Rick just don't want to. He don't like the way he speak. That's it. He don't like the way he speak. And then you gotta respect he's old school. He probably, for the right money or the right project, I think Rick would speak. Because Rick is a hustler. And some professional work, I think Rick would be game for that. I hear Rick play cards once a week with the homies, the older homies, so I'm gonna have to get down there one day. Someone asking me about Al who? Who was Al? All right, Craig O'Brien, peace. Elderly fight Al out the hills. Al, okay, Al. What about him? I spoke to him last about a year ago. He was all right, working, that hustling life and robbing banks. That ain't the lick no more. KevMac should be known as a hood archivist. The KMV maps. Those are baby S-Mac maps. I always tell y'all that if we relied on my maps, we'd be in trouble. S-Mac's maps are way better than mine. Way more accurate than mine. Like, he has a Thomas Guide mind. It should be the S-Mac guide. We should come out with the S-Mac guide, where you can look to see the city limits, the county limits, and what hustler lived here and what gang member lived there and what celebrity lived there. The S-Mac guide. That would be funky, wouldn't it? S-Mac probably make millions if he do that. Who got the most hands ever in LA County? I couldn't tell you that. I don't know. Whatever happened to Digital West? I don't know. Digital West, I think he's still on Instagram. Probably like a lot of Instagrammers, he probably think I blocked him. He probably feels like I'm hiding from him or something. A lot of people on Instagram feel that way, man. Close homies, viewers, journalists, they feel like I blocked them, but I didn't block nobody, man. KevMac, who got the most hands? Me, boo. Nah, man, I ain't got the most hands, man. Y'all got to give it up to S-Mac, man. How many S-Mac stories y'all done heard this week with him having hands, man? Y'all got to move S up there with Big U, man. You got to put S-Mac up there with Baby Bone and Big U, man. But Big Rick, supposed to have a cold squabble, but Big Rick, I didn't get to see the knockout. Big Rick knocked the dude out so fast, I didn't even see him knock him out. Big Rick started yelling, better go get him. Better go pick him up. Look at Michelle. That View Park history was part. You know what? That's crazy. A few people got at me recently talking about the View Park one, and they liked it. I was surprised the locals would like that about View Park. But that's good, man. Anytime I'm putting out content that people like is a good thing. And the reason why I say that is So many people never mention none of my stories to me. So when they call or send me a message and say they like the video, that means a lot to me because I know they watching, and I think it's out of respect when somebody reaches out. Hey, Stan, good looking out, Stan, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'll get you back on that one for sure. But anyway, man, I want to cry right now, man. I just want to cry, man. People in that submarine, man, they went down too far, man. The billionaire probably thought he was going to get some gold from down there. He probably said, man, if I see some gold, I'm coming back down here to get the gold. He probably was, since he knew how to get $1 billion and he didn't have nothing better to do with his life, he probably thought if it was something down there worth investing and getting somebody to go pick that shit up, get a magnet or something, some type of, what do they call, a crane to go down there, he probably thought he could make another $1 billion, man. I want an S-Mac and Ron Ron story. I'm interested in that 90s generation. All right. Ron Ron's in France, by the way. Congratulations to Ron Ron doing a life sentence and end up in France. I was talking to Nina Boy today when I met him today for the first time. I seen him on a fluke. And Nina Boy told me, he said, cuz, on Neighborhood, I wish I could go out the country, cuz. I ain't never done that. I would like to do something like that, cuz, but I'm a felon. I said, felon? What felon got to do with anything, man? Ron Ron just did a life sentence. You think Ron Ron got a misdemeanor for doing life? I'm like, nigga, go get your passport. You can go wherever you want to go, homeboy. Then he hit me that I could go to Mexico with just an ID and a social security card. Is that true? I didn't know that. I didn't know you could go to Mexico with just that. I thought you needed a passport, man. He said he went like 9-10 months ago. Man, I thought all the dudes that was going down to Mexico to meet them Latinos, I thought they quit going to Mexico, man. They said, yeah, the 90s generation will be good content. All right, you know what? This is what I'm going to do for y'all. Starting around football season. Well, I probably won't do no interviews during football season. So let's say somewhere around Christmas, around the end of the season, football playoffs, I'll start getting some 90s generation for y'all. Of course, the 80s generation will be like, man, you skipped us, cuz. Cuz, you skipped us. We kicked off the wars, cuz. What you talking about, cuz? You know, can never win for losing, man. I just cannot win. It's always something. Somebody gonna always complain or have a suggestion or whatever. Did y'all happen to see that big fire in Vegas? Who's seen that big fire in Vegas? Do you know that fire was right outside my window? Man, it's still smoky. The wood must still be burning because the smoke is still coming from over there. It's been 3 days. Man, that fire was big, man. That fire was big. Crystal Monique, what up, Monique? Good to see you, Monique. Yeah, it's still smoking, but the fire department ain't there. It's just smoking on its own. I guess they said they're going to let it burn out. Matter of fact, the ATF was here today. So I guess, does that mean somebody set the fire on purpose? What's the ATF doing at a fire without the fire department, man? What's going on with that? Burn all the, yeah, it burnt down, man. It's burnt down, man. Man, that thing must have started about 1 o'clock in the day. 1:30 in the morning when I was going to sleep, it was still going strong. So I woke up at 3:30 in the morning out of caution. I ain't gonna say fear, out of caution. And I looked out the window and it was still going strong. Kind of thought it was out the next morning, but nah, it burned all day and then the next day. It's crazy, y'all. KP Video News, y'all. It's KP Video News, y'all. What up, KP? Big name funerals, like only time to get a little taste how banging looked like in the 80s. Lil Monk from Rolling 60s. I'm gonna just say 60s because I don't know about other funerals. Lil Monk from 60s. Big Slip Rock to a lesser degree, but a lot of dudes from other hoods showed up at his funeral. And a lot of youngsters, whole new generation. Nipsey's generation was there. So that was different. So like you said, back then, who else had a big one? A good old school one. Keystone. Green-eyed Keystone's funeral. Kev, your homie is correct. You can cross the Mexican border with just an ID, but I don't know you can board a plane. Yeah, I don't think you could get on a plane, right? But he said you got to have your social security card when you come back or you're in trouble. Yeah, a lot of people showed up to slips. Of course, they had the 60s on their shirts and stuff like that. They S hats on. But to me, it was more of a new school feel, a new school look, new generation look. Back in 88, 89, those funerals were still going up. Kel, what's one of smaller sets that made a lot of noise in your time that was active? That made a lot of noise? A lot of noise? I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. If you fly to Mexico or by ship, you need a passport. But if you drive over there, you don't need one. Interesting. What celebrities you seen at a hood funeral? Well, you know, at Nipsey's funeral, James Harden and a lot of them dudes that play in the NBA was at his funeral. Absolutely, felons can travel, just like felons can vote. That's a big misconception that they don't want y'all to know about. Fellas can vote and travel, absolutely. Lakers got number 20 pick, Clippers got number 30. Oh, I thought the Lakers had like a number 40, 42 pick or something like that. Yo-Yo was at my cousin's funeral in 2000. Okay, let me ask you this. Was Yo-Yo from Denver Lane? Where's Yo-Yo from? Yeah, if you owe child support, man, that's way worse than being a felon. Child support, man, they treat you bad. Ain't no telling what might happen to you, man. Lose your license, lose your bank account, lose your right to leave the country, be calling you in for some court appearances, man. Be talking about putting liens on your car, they put liens on your property without question. Man, they get it unemployment, they get it the U.S. government like, hey, anything going to him, give it to us. Hey, what up, Big Dan from Del Amo? Long time no see, homeboy. Good to see you up in here, 190. What's up with you, man? Hope all is well with you, man. Hope the kids are gravy. I'm glad you're enjoying them true stories, man. Oh, Moses got at me. And Moses said, damn, nigga. I shouldn't have said that word, right? He said, damn, dude. He said, you and Mangler seen us talking about them stories from 2002, and y'all ain't never said nothing. He like, y'all never try to get points off of that. You never try to gloat. Never even said y'all was there. I'm like, why? That was a Grape Street thing, man. That's the Grapes thing, man. We don't do that. We don't do that. A couple of the younger dudes that was there, they do it in clowning each other. But other than that, man, come on, man. There's so many stories you could tell, man. You go back into the 80s, man, in the early 90s, the mid 90s. Them where the stories is at. You know, a lot of wars that didn't start, a lot of Crip on Crip wars, and of course, blood on blood. that didn't start early on in the early 80s, man, them wars was starting in the late 90s, early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. A lot of them wars, man, come from the youngsters that didn't have that same camaraderie with the allies from the 70s and early 80s, man. And a lot of accidental shootings that cause deaths, that cause wars. You know, dudes, when that crack came out, the hustling and jacking people and killing a dude from another hood, all that type of stuff caused wars, man. That's why I always say when people ask what air was turned up to, like Melly Mel asked me. Last time I talked to Melly Mel, he said, Mac, what do you think about the OGs, the 1970 fighters against the 1980 fighters? So I gave him my opinion. And I said, now, if you want to talk about them 1970, my Wi-Fi tripping, Lord, Ricardo. But anyway, y'all. Kev, are the legends and the underground set still around? Yeah. They still around. I think an OG original legend just died, if I'm not mistaken. Easter Deal, homeboy. What up, 6'9"? Compton Girl in the building. What up, Compton Girl? Show is strange that 6'9" and Compton Girl always pop in around the same time. Don't let me find out Easy Crip is stalking you, Compton Girl. We already know why you wear purple hair. That's Babyface Losa all day. We know what's up with the purple hair. But now you got another East Side dude. Got another dude over there on the East Side trying to get in your business. She sent the limo for us to come to her concert. All right, okay. Oh, I like them blue hearts for Southside Compton. Compton Girl, that look intimate. That look special right there. Oh shit, we finna hit 200? Kev Mac by itself with 200? What? Yo-Yo was real fine, nice eyes. Yeah. Early on, I agree. Later on, sorry. I like her voice though. Her voice on that song with Ice Cube, man, that used to get me. Like, damn, yeah. Every dude need a yo-yo, right? Definitely can't play with my yo-yo. Do a part 2 of How the Grapes Turned It Out. Why would I do a part 2? Man, come on, man. That's yesterday's news. CJ, what up, homeboy? How you doing, CJ? CJ, you ready for that squabble with dude? Let me ask you something, CJ. Real quick, CJ. Please type the answer, please, CJ. And I'm over an hour already, but I want. Did you ever email me your phone number? But when you had that squabble in the penitentiary at the ice machine, did we find out if dude was an inmate? Or was he just like a shot caller for the Southsiders? Because the word on the yard was he was an inmate. But I know, you know, they usually kept the inmate locked up. That'd be a good story. That'd be a good story for my viewers, man. I could tell that story because I was there the whole time and never threw a punch. I was there the whole time and never threw a punch. Nutty Boy got in his ass, though. Nutty Boy whooped on him, man. Nutty Boy put hands on that fool. More World on Will stories. Like I told you, I don't have a lot of World on Will stories. I mean, I could tell you about some gambling or some undercover police being there, or I spotted a dude with the homies being cool, and I'm like, you know him? They're like, yeah, that's the homie. I'm like, that nigga police. They're like, he ain't no police. That dude was a police. LAPD. LAPD, bro. I knew this fool since I was a kid because he was my uncle's partner. And they both was on the force together. I'm telling you, man, there are, I don't know, I thought he was a South Side. Yeah, he probably was a shot caller for the South Side. You're right. But some of the essays were saying the MA, but they probably didn't know, or they was putting extras on it, you know. But same, damn near the same thing, though. Lady of Rage was nice, too, back in the day. Yeah, you want to lay up and braid her hair, or you want to scratch her scalp at night, huh? CJ, what's a good baseball story I could tell, man? Can you think of any baseball stories I could tell? Or do you have a favorite gambling story? Because you know I could tell that one where you told, I mentioned this on my live a few times, but I don't really tell the whole story. When that essay kept taking your phone time because you wasn't using it, and you gave it to me, and he wouldn't relinquish the phone, he would switch the time with me. You remember that? I think I'm going to tell that story one day. I need to write all this stuff down so I remember. Yo, wearing khakis with her name wrote on them with bleach, trying to push up on me, permed out Superfly guy. Yeah, you're right. I would like to hear about QT from 60s. I was locked up with him and Lil Sinbad. QT hit a dude from San Diego with a lock in the sock and almost killed him. QT's the homie. QT is the homie. Tell it, homie. Yeah, I got to write it down so I remember. So we got the ice machine incident, the telephone incident. Do you know, do you have a favorite spades memory when I was up in there gambling? Oh, that's another one. So that's 3. I need to write this shit down. C-Mac, Charlie Mac. Remember Charlie Mac that had the hot breath? I got to tell a Charlie Mac story, man. I took him for everything he had but his prison clothes, man. Oh, I could tell one. I don't want to tell one about the homies. Damn, 30 people just left. See, every time I mention the numbers, everybody run up out of here. It's some people that are afraid to see my numbers up there. You see that shit? Did you see that? It's all good, though. Y'all can hate the player, or you can hate the game, or you can hate us both. Shit. So let me see. The phone, the ice, Charlie Mac. That's 3 stories I could tell right there. Tell how Shitty and Miz try to get me ousted from the black rep. I don't really know that story, but that show is cold. They try to oust you as the black rep. I don't remember that one. Are you sure I was there? That's crazy. That's why I tell people, man, Shitty was the homie because y'all told me he was the homie and he was a funny dude, but Shitty has some shitty ways, man. Plus, I could see Shitty want to be the black rep. He seemed like a black rep, right? Miz, too. I could see Miz being a black rep, right? The more they keep saying KM name and hashtagging KM name in their videos when KM told them not to keep it happening, and their trolls showing up here behind it all. You think so? 7, peace, brother. Peace, peace, peace. What you see, Jerry Allen? Oh, you seen all them people leave? That's crazy. Like 42 people decided to get the hell up out of here. It's cool, though. Don't be ashamed to watch KM videos, man. Don't be ashamed. It's all good, man. Ain't it a blessing to get an age we had? I lost a lot of homies at a young age. It trips me out how to hit 50 when I thought I'd never make it to 18. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact, man. When you get to your mid-50s, it really hit different. I think when you first hit 40, there's a little difference because you start to feel your body. Your body is different. It starts to go through changes. When you start approaching 50, you start looking at life different. In your mid-50s, man, everything's a blessing, man. The kids grown, the grandkids are here. You know, you still learning more about life, and now you could really put things into perspective, especially nowadays, because we find out a lot about the 60s and 70s that we were duped about. You know, we grew up with Columbus discovered America. Now you got all these pro-black dudes, these Israelites and all that, man. And they got a million stories for your ass. They gonna tell you about all kind of, what's that word I can't pronounce? Indigenous? I got it. Indigenous. They gonna tell you about all these indigenous folks, these blacks that were never slaves. Then you got the ones that's gonna say all the blacks came from Africa. It's crazy, man. It's crazy because there's so much information out there. You don't know if you woke or you not woke, man. It's hard to process some of that stuff, but we know we've been lied to a lot back in the day, man. Especially when you find out that Africa is a rich continent and has a lot of resources. Man, we grew up like being taught by these white teachers, you don't want to go to Africa. You never want to go to Africa. So act good in America, because you would hate to go back to the motherland, right? Like, that's a poor country. They're poor. They don't have anything. They're starving. There's no food over there. They live in villages. They have to run from tigers and lions. And remember that? Remember that shit? There's nothing in the Philippines. You take a boat over there and there's just nothing there. Andre Hill, what's up, man? Good looking up. Yeah, but as kids, we didn't know that shit. People celebrated Columbus holiday. Nah, but back then we didn't know. We was kids. I'm talking about elementary school, like kindergarten through third grade. In my personal experience, kindergarten through third grade, they was teaching us some bullshit. Straight bullshit. We didn't know no better. That's why we used to tease black kids that looked like they was from Africa. I told y'all there was a black girl named Ida Oda from Africa. IDA ODA. IDA ODA. Right? And Africa was this tall, slender, kind of like a little alien head, like the people that they seen in Vegas. Bald head though. And she used to wear a wig. And I used to snatch her wig and tell other people to snatch her wig off. We used to talk bad about her, call her African booty scratcher, because we basically was taught that by white folks, man. We didn't like our own people, even though some people come from Africa and Jamaica and they don't like us, right? But yeah, man, the white people did that to us, man. Man, you know I'm telling the truth. And I done a long ass live, man. A long ass live. I'm out of here, y'all. Salute, man. Much love, Mac Heads and Maniacs. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all take it easy. Got probably the last story for a while in the morning. It's a spade story, man. Penitentiary. It's not no violence or nothing like that. It's kind of fun or funny. And I don't know, man. I ain't got no more content for y'all right now, but I gotta go write down at least 3 stories I want to tell in the future. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Hey, good looking out for the Cash Apps too. I'm out. Like.